Welcome back. Okay, class number 55. No está mal. Y empezamos a tiempo, ¿eh? Es increíble. Class number 50, top 5. ¿Os dais cuenta de lo mucho que estamos avanzando? Yo estoy impresionado, la verdad, que estoy francamente contento. Y de vuestro progreso también, porque veo que la mayoría de vosotros, no todos, estáis haciendo una labor excelente de trabajo, tomando en serio todo esto y aplicando y con codos. Hace falta, porque si no, fracaso yo. Mi éxito depende más de vosotros que de mí. Así que ayudadme a tope. Camera number 1. Okay. I don't have, estamos con el verbo to have, tener. I don't have 3 children. I have 2. I don't have 3 children. I have 2. My sister doesn't have 3 children. She has 2. I don't have 3 cars. I have only 1. And my sister doesn't have 3 cars either. She has only 1. I don't have 2 houses. I don't have 2 houses. I have only 1. And my sister doesn't have 2 houses either. She doesn't have 2 houses either. She has only 1. I have inglesa. I have only 1, and my sister has only 1. I have some dollars in the United States. I don't have any dollars in Lithuania. My sister has some money in the United States too, but she doesn't have any money in Lithuania either. Okay. I have a house in Madrid, but my sister doesn't have a house in Madrid. She has a house in Denver. Denver is a city in Colorado. Colorado is a state in the United States. Colorado has natural parks. Colorado has mountains. Colorado has agriculture. And Colorado has gold, tenuro, en las montañas. But Colorado doesn't have a beach. Colorado doesn't have a coast. Colorado doesn't have a humid climate. But Valencia has a humid climate. Galicia has a humid climate. But Galicia doesn't have a lot of industry. Galicia has good food, but it doesn't have gold. Spain has mercury, but it doesn't have silver. Spain has mountains, but it doesn't have tin, estaño. Bolivia has tin, but it doesn't have gold. Chile has copper. Chile, the country in South America. Chile has copper, cobre escrito, doble P en medio, copper. Chile has copper, but it doesn't have uranium. Spain has uranium, but it doesn't have copper. I have a house, but I don't have a yacht. My sister has a house, but she doesn't have a yacht either. I have a car, but I don't have a private plane. My sister has a car too, but she doesn't have a private plane either. I have, he has. I have, she has. You have, he has. You have, she has. They have, he has. We have, she has. It has. La tercera persona singular para repasar aquí, se dice has, no have. I have, you have, we have, they have, He has, she has, it has. Spain has. The United States, aunque Estados Unidos es plural, se dice en singular, the United States has a big economy. Spain has a big economy. Spain doesn't have important social problems. Spain has some social problems, but it doesn't have important social problems. De momento. Okay. I don't have, negativo ahora, I don't have, you don't have, we don't have, they don't have, he doesn't, I don't, he doesn't, I don't, you don't, he doesn't have, she doesn't have, it doesn't have. Spain doesn't have gold. It doesn't have petroleum. It doesn't have a federal system. It doesn't have centralized planning. It doesn't have. I don't have 2 houses. I don't have a yacht. My sister doesn't have 2 houses, and she doesn't have a yacht. She doesn't have 5 children. She doesn't have a house on the coast. She doesn't have $1 million. She doesn't have the opportunity to come to Spain every year. Okay. Preguntas. Do you have a house? Do you have a car? Do you have $1 million? Do you have a good job? Do you have any children? How many children do you have? Me. Do I have opportunities? Do I have any money in the bank? Do I have any children? How many children do I have? And ella, does she have, me refiero a mi hermana ahora, does she have any children? Yes, she does. How many children does she have? She has 2 children. Does she have a house in Texas? No, she doesn't. Where does she have a house? She has a house in Colorado. Does Rafa Nadal have a house in Colorado? No, he doesn't. Does he have a house in Spain? Yes, he does. Does he have a house in Burgos? No, he doesn't. Where does he have? Where does he have? Where does he have? Where does he have a house in Spain? He has a house in Mallorca, in Manacor. Okay, I'll be back in a few minutes. I'll be back. Vuelvo en unos minutos. I'll be back. Estaré de regreso. Pero de momento, otro profesor amigo mío seguirá.
Thank you very much, Richard. My name is... What? What's my name? Alberto Alonso. Very good. Very good. My name is Alberto Alonso. But more importantly, más importante todavía, my student, my very special, smart, lista, my very smart student. That's right, Esther. Welcome, Esther. How are you?
Thank you, Alberto. I'm fine. Thank
Great, great. Are you ready to review? ¿Estáis listos para repasar? Are you ready?
Yes, I am.
Okay. It's very important. Es muy, muy, muy importante. Y importantísimo. Vamos, que repases. Siempre. You always have to review. Ahora, vamos a repasar el verbo tener. En tercera persona. ¿Cómo se dice? Mi hermana tiene coche.
My sister has a car.
Eso es. My sister has. Have no. En tercera persona es has. My sister has a car. Muy bien. ¿Cómo se dice? Mi hermana no tiene coche.
My sister doesn't have a car.
Eso es. El auxiliar coge la S, pero tiene que coger una S en tercera persona en presente. ¿Ok? Vamos a practicar. Te voy a hacer unas preguntas. ¿Ok? Esther, do you have a sister?
Yes, I have. Yes, I do.
Ok, tienes 2 opciones aquí. Tienes 2 opciones y acabas de caer. Yes, I do, que es la respuesta corta. Yes, I do, y paras. Auxiliar y paras. Yes, I do, o no, I don't. O tienes que seguir toda la frase. Yes, I have a sister. Tienes que poner sister ahí. Or, no, I don't have a sister. ¿Ves? Ok, so, quiero que me des las 2 respuestas ahora. Do you have a sister?
Yes, I do. And yes, I have a sister.
Muy bien, eso es. Ok. Does your sister, ¿ves? Tercera persona. Does your sister have a computer?
Yes, she does.
Or,
Yes, she has a computer.
Yes, yes she does, or yes she has a computer. Ask me if I have a sister.
Do you have a sister?
Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Or, yes, I have a sister. ¿Ves? Tú elige, pero no las mezclas. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Okay? Ask me if she has €1,000,000 in the bank.
Does she have €1,000,000 in the bank?
No, she doesn't. Or, no, she doesn't have €1,000,000 in the bank. Te damos opciones. Tú elige la respuesta corta o la larga, pero no las mezcles. Ok, vamos a repasar también la lista de traducción 5. Tenemos mucho que hacer y poco tiempo, así que espabilaros, vamos. Let's get on the ball. Vamos a espabilarnos. Here we go. Are you ready?
Yes.
Lo quiero hacer rápido, como esto es un repaso. Entonces vamos a quedarnos con Esther y quiero que contestáis en casa con la misma rapidez, o más todavía. Vámonos, vamos a empezar con la lista de traducción 5. Number 5. Ok, esto es muy difícil.
This is very difficult.
Muy bien. Aquello es muy fácil.
That is very easy.
Contracción.
That's very easy.
Ok, muy bien. ¿Otra vez?
That's very easy.
Ok, ¿quién está detrás de mí?
Who's behind me?
Who's behind me? ¿Qué duda noté en tu voz ahí?
Sí.
Who's behind me? Ok, muy bien. Ok, él está en aquella habitación.
He's in that room.
He's in that room. ¿Otra vez?
He's in that room.
Muy bien. Esto es para mí.
This is for me.
This is for me. Muy bien. Aquello es para ti.
That is for you.
¿Contracción?
That's for you.
That's for you. That's for you. Seguimos. Tu nombre es muy largo.
Your name is very long.
Your name is very long. Soy de Inglaterra.
I am from England.
Muy bien. I'm from England.
I'm from England.
I'm from England. One more time.
I'm from England.
Muy bien. Mi hermana es de España.
My sister's from Spain.
One more time.
My sister's from Spain.
Muy bien. ¿Dónde está el camión azul?
Where is the blue truck?
Contracción.
Where's the blue truck?
Muy bien. Where's the blue truck? Where's the blue truck? Ok, otra. Está detrás del edificio.
It's behind the building.
It's behind the building. Muy bien. Estoy delante de ti.
I'm in front of you.
I'm.
I'm in front of you.
Ok, I'm. Eso es. I am, I'm. Como cuando te gusta comida. I'm. Ok, vamos a tope ahora. Lightning, muy rápido, ok. Prepararos con ella. Vamos, una vez más. Esto es muy difícil.
This is very difficult.
Aquello es muy fácil.
That's very easy.
¿Quién está detrás de mí?
Who's behind me?
Él está en aquella habitación.
He's in that room.
Muy bien. Esto es para mí.
This is for me.
¿La pregunta?
Is this for me?
One more time.
Is this for me?
Is this for me? Muy bien. Aquello es para ti.
That's for you.
¿La pregunta?
Is that for you?
Muy bien. Tu nombre es muy largo.
Your name is very long.
Qué bien. Ok. Pregúntame.
Is your name very long?
Muy bien. Soy de Inglaterra.
I'm from England.
Pregúntame si yo soy de allí.
Are you from England?
¡Qué crack! Esto es como se hace una lista de traducción rápido y dándole vueltas, cambiando de sujeto. Tienes que interactuar con esto. No es solo un papel, pero tienes que interactuar. ¿Ok? Seguimos. ¿Dónde está el camión azul?
Where's the blue truck?
¿Dónde está el camión azul? Una vez más.
Where is the blue truck?
Where's the blue truck? Where's the blue truck? Está detrás del edificio.
It's behind the building.
Ok. It's, one more time.
It's behind the building.
Pregúntame, ¿está detrás del edificio?
Is it behind the building?
Muy bien. Estoy delante de ti.
I'm in front of you.
Estoy detrás de ti.
I'm behind you.
Ok. ¿Estás detrás de mí?
Are you behind me?
¿Estás delante de mí?
Are you in front of me?
Eres un crack. No, eso no era traducción. Intenté meterle
Thank you.
una... Soy un crack. No. Ok, muy bien. Mira, ya sabéis, es practicar en voz alta, repetir y repetir hasta que te salga sin pensarlo. Y te lo juro, vas a mejorar. Nos vemos. Chao.
Okay. Do you have time? Do you have time for me? Do you have time for this class? Do you have time for English? If you have time for me. If you have time for this class. If you have time for English, then empecemos. Let's start. Let's start. Okay? Allí. All right. Do you have a mansion, una mansión? Do you have a mansion in Burgos? No? Does Brad Pitt have a house in Burgos? No, he doesn't. Does Angelina Jolie have any children? Yes, she does. Does the Queen of England, la Reina Isabel, does the Queen of England have any children? Yes, she does. Does the Queen of Spain have any children? Yes, she does. Richard, does your sister have any children? Yes, she does. How many children does she have? Children. Fijaos en la pronunciación. Se admite, si decís children a lo español, no pasa nada, se entiende perfectamente. Los nativos decimos children. Children. How many children does your sister have? How many children does your sister have? My sister, she has 2 children. How many children does the Queen of England have? She has 4 children. She has 1 daughter and 3 sons. Really? Yes. She has 4 children. And how many children does the Queen of Spain have? She has 3 children. Felipe and the 2 infantas. She has the 2 princesses. She has 3 children. And how many children does Mr. Berlusconi have? I don't know. How many children does Angela Merkel have? I don't know. How many children does Tony Blair have? I think he has 4 children. 4 children. And how many children does Harrison Ford have? I don't know. How many children does Richard Gere have? I think he doesn't have any children. Pero no estoy seguro. But I'm not sure. How many children does Barack Obama have? He has 2 children. And Richard, how many children do you have? Me? I have 2 children too. Al igual que, like Barack Obama. And Richard, how many cars do you have? Me? I have 1 car. How many cars does Brad Pitt have? He probably, lo inserto después de él probablemente. He probably has 3 cars. And how many cars does George Clooney have? I don't know. How many children does George Clooney have? As far as I know, tan lejos como yo sepa, así se dice en inglés, que yo sepa, tan lejos. As far as I know, he doesn't have any children. Okay. Does Spain have a constitution? Yes, it does. Does Spain have an old constitution? No, it doesn't. Does Spain have a new constitution? Yes, it does. Relatively new. Does Spain have a central government? Yes, it does. Does Spain have a parliamentary system? Yes, it does. Does the United States have a parliamentary system? No, it doesn't. What kind of system does it have? It se refiere a Estados Unidos aquí. What kind of system does it have? Más de corrido. What kind of system does it have? ¿Qué clase de sistema político en este caso tiene Estados Unidos? O los Estados Unidos, como decimos en inglés. What kind of system? What kind? Se enlaza la D con la O de of. What kind of system? What kind of system does the United States have? The United States has a presidentialist system, not a parliamentary system. Does the United States have a Supreme Court? Una Corte Suprema? Yes, it does. Does Spain have a Supreme Court? Yes, it does. Does Spain have a constitutional court? Tribunal Constitucional? Yes, it does. Does the United States have a constitutional court? No, it doesn't. And why doesn't the United States have? Why doesn't? La negación, la pregunta negativa. ¿Por qué no tiene? La negación se hace sobre el verbo auxiliar. Why doesn't the United States have a constitutional court? The United States doesn't have a constitutional court because the Supreme Court in the United States has the power of the constitutional court. And does France have a parliamentary system? Yes, it does. Does France have a prime minister? Yes, it does. Does France have a president too? Yes, it does. Does Italy have a president? Yes, it does. Does Italy have a prime minister? Yes, it does. Is Mr. Berlusconi the president? No, he's not. Who's the president? I don't remember. No me acuerdo. I don't remember. And who's the prime minister? Mr. Berlusconi is the prime minister. Now. Si este programa se repite en 10 años, no va a ser, well, quién sabe. And who is the prime minister of Germany? Angela Merkel is the prime minister of Germany now, pero se dice canciller, the chancellor. And who's the president? I don't know. But does Germany have a president? Yes, it does. Does Russia have a president? Yes, it does. Who's the president of Russia? Mr. Medvedev is the president of Russia. And does Russia have a prime minister? Yes, it does. Yes, it does. And who's, contracción de who's the prime minister of Russia? Vladimir Putin is the president of Russia. And does Russia have a parliamentary system? Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Okay. Do you have a house on the coast? Do you have 3 cars? Do you have any children? Does Brad Pitt have any children? Does he have a wife? Does he have a house? Etc. Espero que se os vaya quedando. Pero por lo menos durante unos minutos vamos a tener unos anunciantes, publicidad. Pero ve dando vueltas a do y does, ¿ok? Enseguida vuelvo. Okay, we have 1 minute. Does this shirt have a pocket? No, it doesn't. Does this watch have a second hand, un segundero? No, it doesn't. Does this studio have illumination? Yes, it does. Does that camera have a lens? Yes, it does. Does this ring have any gold? Espero que sí. Yes, it does. Does Spain have a federal system? No, it doesn't. Does it have a system of autonomy, regional autonomies? Yes, it does. How many provinces does Spain have? It has 50 provinces. Okay, very good. Ahora, another teacher will take over for me, and I'll be back. I'll be back in a few minutes. Thank you.
Gracias, Richard. Soy Carly. Y ahora vamos a poner en práctica lo que acaba de decir Richard. Pero primero, quiero presentar a mi invitado, Xavi. ¿Qué tal estás, Xavi? How are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
Muy
And you?
bien. I'm fine as well. Estoy bien también. Bueno, pues vamos a empezar. Si estás listo.
Yes, I'm ready to
He's
start.
ready, que dice que está listo. Pues nada, empezamos. Vamos a hablar hoy del verbo to have. ¿Cómo se dice to have en español?
Tener.
Tener. Vamos a hablar de cosas que he or she, él o ella tienen. 1000 cosas que voy a preguntar a Xavi y a vosotros, pero tenéis que repetir conmigo en voz alta, por favor. Siempre en voz alta en casa, porque es la mejor forma de aprender y coger realmente bien el idioma. Vale, pues empezamos. Does George Clooney have a wife?
No, he doesn't.
Good. Le he preguntado, does George Clooney have a wife? Si tiene mujer, George Clooney. Creo que no, creo que es un soltero grande. No, he doesn't, decimos. No, he doesn't. Con la T. No, he doesn't. Muy bien, seguimos. Does your brother have a girlfriend?
No, he doesn't.
Good. Siempre con preguntas personales, ¿no? Un poco mal. Does your brother have a girlfriend? No, he doesn't. No, he doesn't. Decimos does en vez de do porque está en la tercera persona. Y si está en la tercera persona, en una pregunta, en el presente simple decimos does. Does. Como una U en inglés, no en español. Does, decimos. Muy bien. Does the King of Spain have a lot of money?
Yes, he has.
Uy.
He does.
Good, yes he does.
Yeah.
Eso es un fallo muy común. La gente oye have, entonces contestan, yes he has. No está bien. Decimos yes he does. Este auxiliario, ¿no? Decimos, does the King of Spain have a lot of money? Yes he does. La respuesta corta, yes he does. Muy bien, Xavi, pues ya lo vas a acordar y ya está. Muy bien. Does your brother have a skateboard?
No, he doesn't.
Tu hermano no tiene nada. No, he doesn't. Muy bien, a skateboard, como Bart Simpson. No, he doesn't. Muy bien. Does the Queen of England have a lot of jewels? Joyas? Jewels, decimos. Jewels. En casa, repitiendo, jewels. Jewels. Creo que es un poco difícil, ¿no? Jewels. Dime, Xavi, jewels.
Jewels.
Ah, muy bien, Xavi. Jewels, decimos. Does the Queen of England have a lot of jewels? Xavi?
Yes, she does.
Yeah, tiene 1000 joyas. Yes, she does. Yes, she does. La respuesta corta. Yes, she does. Does the Queen of England have a husband?
Yes, she does.
She did. Lo tuvo.
Yes, she did.
Ya está muerto. So,
No, she doesn't.
okay, como recuerdo, ¿no? Pero no, she doesn't. Not anymore. Ahora no. No, she doesn't. Does the Queen of England have children? Si la reina de Inglaterra tiene hijos. Does the Queen of England have children? Children's? No hagas eso en casa. Children's no existe. Children. Does the Queen of England have children?
Yes, she does.
Good. Yes, she does. No me acuerdo cuántos. 4, ¿no? Yes, she does.
I don't know.
4. Creo que 4, pero bueno, no sabemos. Soy canadiense, da igual. Bueno, does Canada have a royal family?
No, it doesn't.
Muy bien. No, it doesn't. Eso es neutral. No, it doesn't. Good. Does your brother have a car?
No, he doesn't.
Good. No, he doesn't. No, he doesn't. Does your brother have a big house?
No, he doesn't.
Good. Why?
Because he's under 18.
Good. He's under 18, okay? He doesn't have a house. No tiene casa todavía. Does George Clooney have a nice car?
Yes, he does.
He does. Muy bien. He
Sure.
does. Y otra vez con la pronunciación de he. He. La H es suave. He, decimos. He. Como, no sé, limpiando las gafas, decimos y limpiamos. He. Muy suave. He, no. He. No, he doesn't. Or George Clooney, yes, he does. ¿Tiene un coche buenísimo? Seguro. Yes, he does. Good. Does your mother have a truck? Si tiene camión, su madre. Does your mother have a truck?
No, she doesn't.
Good. No, she doesn't. Does your mother have a gold watch? Does your mother have a gold watch?
No, she doesn't.
Good. No, she doesn't. Que no tiene nada tampoco. Does your mother have a gold brooch? ¿Os acordáis? Brooch, esta cosa. Broche, ¿no? Es muy parecido. Does your mother have a gold brooch?
Yes, she does.
Ah, muy bien, que tiene algo. Yes, she does. Good. She has a gold brooch. Pero la respuesta corta, yes, she does. Fíjate, si decimos la respuesta larga, yes, she has a gold brooch. Yes, she has a gold brooch. Pero eso es larguísima. Y la respuesta corta, yes, she does. Con el auxiliario, siempre con la respuesta corta. Does your mother have a boat?
No, she doesn't.
She doesn't, pero vives en el mar, ¿no?
No.
No, en
We're
Valencia.
In a city, in a small town.
Pues
yeah.
una ciudad que no tiene barco. No, she doesn't. No, she doesn't. Good. Does my mother have a boat?
I don't know.
Ask me. Pregúnteme si mi madre tiene barco.
Does your mother have a boat?
Very good. Yes, she does. Bueno, es el barco de mi padre, pero me da igual. Yes, she does. Yes, she does. She has a boat. La respuesta corta, yes, she does. Ask me if my brother has a nice car.
Does your brother have a nice car?
No como el coche de George Clooney, pero sí, tiene buen coche. Yes, he does. Yes, he does. Ask me if my brother has a wife.
Does your brother have a wife?
Good. Yes, he does. My brother has a wife. Yes, he does. No decimos mujer como woman, decimos esposa. He has a wife. Yes, he does. Good. Does your brother have a bicycle?
Yes, he does.
Good. Yes, he does. Yes, he does. Con la U. Yes, he does, decimos. Yes, he does. Does? Does? No, porque es una O y E, pero se pronuncia como una U en inglés. Does. Does. Y en casa repitiendo. Do you... Bueno, vamos a seguir con la tercera persona. Does your mother have a car? Does your mother have a car? Yes, she does. No, she doesn't. Esas son las dos formas de la respuesta corta, ¿vale? Otra más. Does your brother have boots? Boots, botas? Does your brother have boots?
Yes, he does.
Good. Yes, he does. Does your brother have an umbrella?
Yes, he does.
Good. He tiene paraguas. Yes, he does. La respuesta corta. Yes, he does. No, he doesn't. En voz alta en casa, repitiendo conmigo y vas a mejorar. Te paso con Richard. Hasta luego.
Okay, let's continue. Allí, rápido. All right. I have 27 billion euros in the Banco Popular. How much money do you have in the Banco Popular? How much money does Brad Pitt have in the Popular Bank? How much money does Harrison Ford have in the Popular Bank? Okay, vamos a hablar un poco de Harrison Ford. Harrison Ford, o Harrison Ford, como dice aquí, Harrison Ford is an actor. He's from Wisconsin, I think, or Minnesota. He has a house in Los Angeles. He's an actor. He's a good actor. He's a famous actor. Okay, he has 2 children. He has 1 wife. He has 3 cars. And he has a motorcycle. He has a small yacht in Santa Monica. But he doesn't have a Rolls Royce. He doesn't have 10 children. He doesn't have an important script, guion, now. He doesn't have any money in Spain, and he doesn't have any friends in Turkey. He doesn't have a private plane or a private jet, but he has a Maserati. He doesn't have a Bugatti, but he has a Porsche. He doesn't have any money in France, but he has some money in the United Kingdom. He has a summer house, una casa de verano. He has a summer house in Florida, but he doesn't have a summer house in Marbella. Okay? He doesn't. I have a house in Madrid, but I don't have a house in Barcelona. I have friends in Spain, amigos, but I don't have any friends in Germany. I have some milk in my refrigerator, but I don't have any milk in this cup. Okay? Spain has 50 provinces. It doesn't have 49 provinces. Spain has big cities. Spain has 4 big cities. It doesn't have 10 big cities. Spain has some money in the bank. It doesn't have any money in Switzerland. Spain has a central government. It doesn't have a federal system. Okay, how many cars do you have? How many children do you have? How many yachts cats do you have? How many, and how much, cuando es incontable. How much money do you have in Caja Madrid? How much money do you have in La Caixa? How much money do you have in the Caixa Galicia? How much money do you have in the Banco Santander? How much money do you have in BBVA? How much money do I have in BBVA? How much money do I have? Do you have? Do I have? How much money does Pedro have? How much money does Pedro have in Switzerland? How much money does Pedro have in the United States? How much money does he have? Does he have in Ireland? What kind of car does he have? Does he have a house in Madrid? Does he have a house in Santander? Does he have a house in Extremadura? How many houses does he have? How many houses does he have? How many children does he have? How many cars does he have? Estoy repitiendo una y otra vez estas frases por un motivo, para que el oído se acostumbre a does he have, does he have, does he have. Ahora, now, Montserrat Caballé, is she from Barcelona? Yes, she is. Does she have a house in Barcelona? Yes, she does. Does she have any children? Yes, she does, creo, does she have a good voice? Yes, she does. Does she have money? Probably. Yes, she does. Does she have any money in Switzerland? I don't know. Does she have any money under her bed? No, she doesn't. Does she have any money in a Spanish institution? Yes, she does. Does she have any problems with the Spanish government? No, she doesn't. Does she have any problems with the tax man, el fisco? I don't know. Probably she doesn't. Does she have any problems with her husband? I don't know. Does she have any problems with the Generalitat? I don't know. Okay, but does she have work, employment? Yes, she does. Okay, Rafa Nadal, does he have at least one tennis racket? Yes, he does. Does he have a house in Manacor? Yes, he does. Does he have a flat in Madrid? Un piso Madrid? I don't know. How many houses does Rafa Nadal have? I don't know. How many tennis rackets does he have? I don't know. How many tennis rackets do you have, Richard? Me? I have one. How many golf clubs, palos de golf? How many golf clubs do you have, Richard? Me? I have 13 golf clubs. And how many houses does Rafa Nadal have in Spain? I don't know. Does he have any children? No, he doesn't. Does he have a wife? No, he doesn't. Does he have interviews with the press? Yes, he does. Okay, does he have a lot of work? Yes, he does. Okay, Richard, does your sister have a house in Denver? Yes, she does. Does she have a husband? Yes, she does. Does she have any children? Yes, she does. How many children does she have? She has 2 children. Does she have a job? Yes, she does. Does she have only one job? No, she doesn't. How many jobs does she have? My sister? She has 3 jobs. One in the morning, one at midday, and one in the afternoon. Oh. What kind of job does she have in the morning? She has a job in a school, teaching interior decoration. And what kind of job does she have at midday? She has a job in a bank, decorating. And what kind of job does she have in the afternoon? She has a job as an independent freelance decorator. Okay. Y ya con mi hermana paramos de momento, pero vuelvo enseguida después de otro profesor.
Gracias, Richard. Soy Natasha, vuestra profesora, como ya sabéis, de inglés. Y hoy estoy aquí con una alumna muy especial que ya conocéis, que es Pilar. ¿Qué tal, Pilar?
Muy bien, ¿y tú, Natasha?
Muy, muy bien. ¿Y preparada para trabajar mucho, muchísimo?
Preparadísima.
Seguro que sí, como la gente en casa, que sí. Bueno, antes de practicar la gramática o el punto gramatical que explicó Richard, vamos a repasar el vocabulario de hoy, las 5 palabras de hoy. ¿Preparados? ¿Ready? Ok. Primera palabra, first word, leche. Very good, milk, milk. Y quiero escuchar esa K final, ¿vale? Milk. Very, very good. A ver si lo puede decir Pilar.
Milk.
Perfect, very, very good. Vale, la siguiente palabra, página. A ver, en casa. Very good, page. Vale, esto es difícil de pronunciar. Se escribe con una A, pero se pronuncia como si fuera E-I. ¿Vale? Page, page. ¿Vale? Ese sonido final es como una CH, pero más suave. ¿Vale? Page. ¿Una vez en casa? Very, very good. A ver, Pilar, ahora tú.
Page.
Perfect, very, very good. Hoy es tu día, ¿no?
Hoy es mi día.
Vale, en casa, la siguiente palabra, precio. Very good, price. Price. Muy importante decir esta palabra con un sonido S, ¿vale? Price. Nunca prize, porque eso es premio, ¿vale? Entonces mucho cuidado. Price, con una S española, ¿vale? Pilar, te toca a ti.
Price.
Perfect. Vale, vosotros en casa una vez más. Very good. Price. Vale, la siguiente palabra es asunto o asignatura. Very good. Subject. Subject. Vale, muy importante. Ject. Este sonido. J. Vale, otra vez es el sonido este como una CH, pero más suave. Vale, entonces, subject. Very good. Pilar, te toca a ti.
Subject.
Perfect. No te puedo corregir en nada, nada, nada. Y vosotros en casa, la última palabra que es grueso. Very good. Thick. Thick. Vale, aquí otra vez. Quiero escuchar esta K final. Thick. Very, very good. Pilar, la última palabra.
Thick.
Perfect. Has dicho todo genial. Vale, ahora vamos a practicar el punto gramatical, ¿vale? Que yo voy a hacer muchas frases y esas frases tenéis vosotros y Pilar que hacer la pregunta, ¿vale? ¿Estás preparada, Pilar? Yo voy a decir, por ejemplo, I have 2 books. Y tú tienes que preguntarme, how many books do you have?
Ok.
¿Vale? Vale.
Ok.
I have 2 bottles of water.
How many bottles of water do you have?
Very good. How many bottles of water do you have? Okay? How many bottles, bottles of water do you have? A ver en casa, vosotros. Very good. How many bottles of water do you have? Cuidado con how, ¿vale? Se escribe con una O, pero se pronuncia como si fuera una A y después una U. How, how, ¿vale? Y nunca, sino que tenéis que sacar el sonido de aquí, nunca de aquí. How, how, como calentándoos las manos. How, ¿vale? Vamos a ver si lo puede decir Pilar, una vez más.
How many bottles of water do you have?
Water, como con una O, water.
Water.
Very good. Otra vez.
How many bottles of water do you have?
Very good. Siguiente. My friend has 3 cats.
How many cats does your friend have?
Very good. Friend. Vale, lo digo muchas veces. Tenéis que decir todas las letras que hay en una palabra, ¿vale? Entonces, especialmente al final de una palabra, en España tendéis a comeros esta letra, ¿vale? Y no hay que hacerlo, sino que hay que decirlo. Friend. Friend. Vosotros en casa. My friend has 3 cats. How many cats does your friend have? ¿Ok? Muy importante. Es tercera persona, entonces por eso usamos does y no do. ¿Vale? ¿A que sabíais esto de todos modos? Tú, Pilar, lo sabía porque lo habías hecho genial. Siguiente, ¿está preparada? You have 6 books.
How many books do I have?
Very good. How many books do I have? Do, porque es con I, ¿vale? Para vosotros en casa, la siguiente. They have 3 children. Very good. How many children do they have? Una vez más. How many children do they have? Very good. Pilar, la siguiente. My house has 7 windows.
How many windows does my house have?
No, my house.
Ah, how many windows does your house have?
Very good. Windows. O.
O's.
Como si fuera O-U. Windows.
Okay.
Okay?
How many windows does your house have?
Very good. Vale, vamos a decirlo una vez más.
Okay. How many windows does your house have?
Very good. Vale, otra vez, como es la tercera persona, es it, my house, hay que usar does. Vale, how many windows does your house have? Very good, Pilar. Vale, para vosotros en casa la siguiente. I have 1 student. Very good. How many students do you have? How many students do you have? Very, very good. Lo estás haciendo muy bien. Pilar, la siguiente. Mary has 2 boyfriends.
How many boyfriends does...
Boyfriends, siempre en plural, ¿vale?
Ok.
Entonces, esto es muy importante. Cuando estás usando how many, ¿vale? ¿Cuántos libros tiene? ¿Cuántas casas tienes? Siempre es how many y después el sustantivo en plural. Siempre, siempre, siempre. Entonces, how many books do you have? How many students do you have? How many rulers do you have? Siempre, siempre, siempre en plural, ¿vale?
Ok.
Voy a decirlo otra vez así lo escuchas, ¿vale? Mary has 2 boyfriends.
Okay. How many boyfriends does Mary have?
Vale, y instead of Mary usa el pronombre.
Okay. How many boyfriends does she have?
Very good. How many boyfriends does she have? She has 2 boyfriends, ¿ya? Vale, la siguiente. My brother has 2 houses.
How many houses does your brother have?
Very good, Pilar. Se acordó de ponerlo en plural, ¿vale? Entonces es, how many houses does your brother have? Houses. 1 house, 2 houses. Hay que agregar una sílaba, ¿vale? How many houses does your brother have? Vale, Pilar, quiero que lo digas otra vez, pero con el pronombre.
How many houses does he have?
Very good. Ahora vosotros en casa, con el pronombre. Very good. How many houses does he have? Very good. Muchas gracias, Pilar. Y vosotros en casa ya sabéis, a practicar, repasar y estudiar mucho, mucho. Nos vemos en la siguiente clase y os dejo con Richard. Bye.
Ya está, una clase más. Clase número 55, no está mal. Does your father have? Does Spain have? Does the moon? La luna tiene mares. Does the moon have water? Does the moon have oceans? Does the moon have forests? Does the moon have sunlight? Does the moon have oxygen? Does the moon have political problems? Does the moon have social problems? Pues no. The moon doesn't have any problems. The moon is uninhabited. Pero aquí sí, the earth is inhabited. Con gente como tú y yo, gente que aspiramos a conseguir cosas y ser felices. Yo voy a ayudaros con el inglés, mi pequeño grano de arena, para que seáis más felices y más libres con un dominio de un segundo idioma. Al menos lo voy a intentar, a ver si lo consigo. Thank you and see you tomorrow.